Three women are inside a house on a normal street in Springfield, Missouri, a graduation night, a sleepover. Nothing unusual. And then between the hours of 2:15 a.m. and 7:30 a.m., they disappear. No forced entry, no blood. No screaming neighbors. Their cars are still outside. Their purses and personal belongings are still inside. It looks like they simply stepped out for 1 minute, but they never came back. This case is called the Springfield 3, and more than 3 decades later, it's still unsolved. It's the night of June 6, 1992 graduation weekend. Two friends, 19-year-old Suzanne Suzie Streeter and 18-year-old Stacy McCall, have been out celebrating. Suzie's mom, 47-year-old Sherrill Levitt, is home. A regular night turns into a timeline that ends with one of America's most chilling vanishings. Sometime after the parties, Suzie and Stacy head back to Suzie's home at 1717 East Delmer Street, and then the trail goes dark. Investigators believe the disappearance happened in a narrow window between 2:15 and 7:30 in the morning. No one sees them leave. No one hears a fight, which means whatever happened quietly. The next day, people start trying to reach them, but calls go unanswered. Friends and family drive over. And what they find is the kind of scene that makes your stomach drop. The cars are parked outside like everyone else still home. Inside, the women's personal items are still there, including their purses. If you're planning to run away, you don't leave your purse behind. There is only one obvious odd detail, a broken glass globe from the porch light, the bulb itself still intact. And here's the part that hurts the case forever. Before police are even called, an estimated 10 to 20 people are in and out of the house tidying up, moving things, unknowingly destroying evidence. In a mystery where the clue count is already close to 0, that early chaos is devastating. The FBI listed plainly, Sherrill Levitt, Suzanne Streeter, and Stacy McCall vanished from that home on June 7, 1992, and have never been seen or heard from again. This case haunts people for one reason: it doesn't behave like a typical crime scene. There was no forced entry reported. There were no clear signs of struggle aside from that broken porch light globe. The items you'd take if you were leaving forever stayed behind. So investigators and the public keep coming back to the same terrifying question: how do you remove 3 people from a house? Quietly? Because the evidence is thin, theories are all we have. But it's important to state, no one has been charged and the case remains unsolved. Theory 1, a calm, controlled abduction. The lack of struggle could mean the women complied, possibly because of a weapon, a threat, or a convincing ruse. In many abductions, silence is the goal and fear does the work. Theory 2, someone used the house's normalcy against them. Graduation weekend, a late night, people coming and going. If someone knocked, claiming an emergency, or pretending to be an official, it might have been enough to get the door opened without force. Theory 3, the early scene contamination buried the best clue. With so many people entering before police, tiny details, shoe prints, fingerprints, displaced objects, could have been lost forever. And that's why the Springfield 3 remains a nightmare case for investigators. There may have been answers in that house that were erased by accident. A mother, a daughter, a best friend, gone in a single night without a trace strong enough to end the story. And maybe that's the scariest part. This didn't happen in the wilderness. It didn't happen in a storm. It happened in a normal neighborhood after a celebration, inside a home that still looked lived in. What do you think happened to the Springfield 3? Was it a planned abduction, a moment of opportunity, or a clue that was lost before anyone realized it mattered? Drop your theory in the comments. And subscribe to our channel because the next true mystery might be closer than you think.